So part 2 of Meeting a Hybridizer Gone Wrong involves the Nationals 2015 again. And this time it was actually the first encounter of a bad experience, and it was the Trimmers, Dan and Jane Trimmer. And just a little backstory, I have always been in love with Trimmers Daylilies. When I first got into Daylilies, obviously they were huge, and you know, they have been in it longer than I've been alive. And I'm not saying that as in they're old, but I'm just saying they know what they're doing. So it's the first night. I just got to the hotel, and I forget something, so I go down to the car, and I'm fixing to go back up, and a couple stops me, and they're talking to me in the lobby, and the lady goes, "Oh look, there's the Trimmers." And I'm just like in shock, and I just stand there and I'm frozen, and my eyes start to water, and I'm like, where? And she's like, "Behind you." And I feel like I'm tearing up now. It's not emotional, my eyes water. So the Trimmers are behind me, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm like, how do I do this? How do I say hey to them? So we go up to them, and it's so intimidating to meet people that, like, you have their daylilies, like, because you look up to them, or at least I do. I look up to these people, and so I was just like, I didn't know what to do or say, and I was just like, hello. And I don't know if other people do this, but I felt obligated to, like, say, I have one of your daylilies, you know, compliment them, you know. And so this is the moment that turned the meat pretty bad. So I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, which, you know, like, quick, like, which ones do I have of his? And I know I have his, I just am trying to like name one, and I'm like in starstruck because I'm like, it's Dan Trimmer, and so I'm like, I don't know which one to say. And then I say, yeah, I grow your daylilies. I love Anita's gift. Anita's gift is a carpenter, 2004, Jack Carpenter's daylily. It's not Dan Trimmer's, it's Jack Carpenter. And I told Dan Trimmer that I had it, and he just looked at me and he went, and don't be mistaken, I knew immediately that that was not his. Like, as soon as I said it, I was like, ugh! I couldn't believe it. I was like, I did not mean to say that. And I didn't say anything, I just was like, and so he goes, oh, okay. And he looks at Jane, and they're just puzzled. They're just like, and I'm sitting there, or standing there, I should be sitting by this point. I'm just so embarrassed, and I'm just like, and I was like, I can't believe I just said this. And then what makes it worse is I feel like they tried to be nice and was like, oh yeah, we named that for, you know, Jane's aunt or some, you know. And I was just like, I'm sure you did. I was so embarrassed. And so then I went up to our room, and I just laid flat face on the bed, and my aunt was like, what are you doing? And I was like, I need to leave. I was like, I am so embarrassed. I just humiliated myself. And I told her, I was like, I just told Dan Trimmer that I grew a flower and I named it, and it was not his. And I knew that. And she was like, it's fine. And I was like, no, it's not. It's not fun. I felt so bad. I thought, this guy's like, he thinks that he probably hates me now. He doesn't hate me, but I was so embarrassed. I couldn't believe I said that. And so anyways, it was bad. And then the next time I saw him, I tried to like scoot away. I was like, I was like, if I say another daylily wrong, I can't do that. So and it's kind of sad. I kind of kept my distance because I didn't want to slip up and say, like, you know, I have How Beautiful Heaven Must Be. Oh wait, you know. So it was very embarrassing. And here is the picture, if it will pop up. Maybe it's in the middle. So that was me meeting the Trimmers, and it was pretty bad. I'm trying to think of any more that were bad. But I'm just curious to know, does anyone else like have awkward experiences like that with like hybridizers? Is that a thing? Do people really even care? I care, but do people care?